Hey y'all, Monk Joseph here with the Broken Buddha. Been wanting to make this video for a long time. This will be a fun topic: oxygen versus idiots. So I get a lot of comments when we come out of the rainy season here about how long the grass or foliage is in my backyard. Um, and I just want to explain to those people: you see this green stuff here, right? This takes the bad stuff that comes out of you and turns it into good stuff you need to go into you called oxygen. Okay, and that's why the video is called Oxygen versus Idiots. I actually found out that there's like some type of movement going on where people are actually cutting their grass less, or letting it get, maintaining it longer to have more oxygen because, I'm gonna pick a piece of grass here to prove my point, right? So you have this much oxygen exchange and you think that it should be this much oxygen exchange. And this is where I disagree with you idiots because I like having lots of oxygen. So when you see my, like right now we're in like a desert season because it's a Mediterranean area or whatever as they call it. It's just a fancy word for a desert with a little bit of water. So we go through like a rainy season in the wintertime, and you can tell a huge difference of the amount of oxygen that you're kicking up when you're training and stuff. And because I train in my backyard, I mean I want a lot of oxygen. You'd be more than blessed if you could go to a martial arts school that has a 10 by 20 massive patch of foliage in the middle of the training area just for the sake of providing oxygen. So, and honestly, I mean, I challenge everybody to like, how much how much oxygen exchange would we be adding to the environment of our country and world if everybody say didn't cut their grass for 1 month out of the year, like just 1 month, everybody lets the oxygen exchange grow and then cuts it down, or one summer or one whatever your water season is. I know most places have continuous constant water to some extent unless you live in a desert or Mediterranean area, but yeah, so there you have it. That's why, yeah, oxygen versus idiots. I had so many people. Well, you need to cut your grass. Like whoever told you that you're dumb and weak if you don't keep your oxygen exchange, like that short. I mean, I don't know who's dumber, like you or them. So again, I mean, I'm pretty sure you learned about this oxygen stuff and the exchange the plants do with us in like I don't know, kindergarten, first grade. I mean, hopefully you learned it at some point in your life. But if you didn't learn it, I'm telling you now, this stuff is good for you. Okay. I mean, obviously you don't want like if you have a mouse or rat problem, you may want to trim it down until you get rid of it. But I mean, I don't have those problems. The any rodents I have, I see them and hear them around, but for some reason they don't like my yard. They stay in the other yards with all the dogs and dog food sitting out and stuff. So I mean, yeah, I have a really nice ecosystem back here, and it's really nice to train on a lot of oxygen. So there you have it for the idiots who have things to say about long grass because they don't understand that it's good for them. And sometimes the front yard's long, sometimes it's short. When it's green, I try to keep it long so that I can add oxygen to my neighborhood. I mean, go figure. Like, what a terrible person I must be, right? So so if you need to keep your grass a half inch short to believe that you're a good-hearted person or a smart person or a strong person, then by all means, don't let me snap you out of your dream. But if you want to actually contribute to the oxygen production and exchange in your neighborhood, country, world, whatever, then let the green breathe. That's so we can breathe. So, all right, that's all I got for this one. I do hope that you at least enjoyed the candor of the video. Um, Thank you, Master Mazda, for telling me what that means. I didn't know. Anyway, peace and blessings, and thanks for stopping by.